Hello, people of spies. This is Judge Sam, and unfortunately, my robes are in the dry cleaners, so I don't have them with me at the moment. But I'm here is through this YouTube video, I'm here to talk about your next activity for episode 7. Now, before I tell you all about it, I just want to give you a little backstory about why I'm so excited about this activity. Um, Basically, the activity is that you are going to use, hopefully, a webcam to give me a personal look into your own spy's experience, which is something I want to do for a while. And I know it's kind of different. You're kind of like, what, you want me to put a webcam and start talking about myself? But I think it's really fun, and especially when the game's over and everybody sees it at the end, it's going to be a really cool experience. I've actually been doing some my own webcam confessionals during the game, which I'm looking at right now, which I will be able to show afterwards with my thoughts and behind the scenes ideas and what's been going on. So a little bit of background. I've never had any players do these little webcam thoughts before, but I've seen them in other games, and I've always wanted to do it. But the problem is with spies, we've got these, Elias characters that we're all hiding behind. There's not any, there's parts of the real people that go through, but you got all this character wackiness, a lot of which has been going on recently, which is good, it's funny, but I kind of like also the personal aspect, the real people behind the characters is what I want to see more of. So I'm hoping that through this we can get a little more personal look into your game, and you can tell me about that. So much has been going on during this game. We're at the halfway point. We had Andreas come in with a whole bunch of different stuff. Last episode we've had the merge. Now you've got, 19 different candidates that you can look through to find one of those remaining spies. We've got so many things coming up as the rest of the game winds down, and those are the thoughts that I want to hear about. Some examples that you could talk about would be maybe there's somebody you think is a spy that nobody else thinks is a spy. Tell me why. Maybe there's someone who's a citizen that nobody else thinks is a citizen. Tell me why you think they're a citizen. Just tell me about your experience in the game, the highlights, the parts you didn't like as much, what parts really, maybe at first you didn't think you'd like, but now you're really into it, different parts that maybe you'll remember after the game is over. Any thoughts about the game, either current or past? I want to hear about it. Don't be shy. Tell me what you've been thinking, and just interesting stuff about the game that maybe other people wouldn't know just by reading your bird posts or talking to you on AIM. You could also, if you want to, you could be creative. It's a new thing. You could do like a news report with your character, get them up to date. You could have like a dramatic reenactment of a scene that you thought was great. I've had a few clever scenes so far during the game, and just recently. You could act out, be creative. The sky's the limit. I've already had so many creative different confessional thoughts, ideas from so many people. I wouldn't believe. This is probably the most creative season I've ever had of spies, and I just want to keep that going and continue with all that good stuff. So think about that. I'm going to talk about the technical aspects, but if you do not have a webcam, then for this activity you could instead, perhaps you have a microphone. That would work too. If you have a camera, you could just take a picture of yourself or things, and then you could maybe you could take out a piece of paper, write down your thoughts with your handwriting, and take a picture. That would be something that would personalize it. I think would be really fun to do. But hopefully you do have a webcam or access to one, and I know you might be a little hesitant, but look, I'm doing it right now. Not a big deal. Nobody cares what you look like, what you sound like. None of that stuff. None of this stuff is going to be revealed during the game. It's all going to be saved for afterwards and for me at the moment, which I will very looking forward to looking at, and of course I'll give you positive feedback. One thing, like I said, this is not for during the game, so I do not want other people to find this. So, okay, listen to this very carefully. Do not upload this to your YouTube account. Somebody else will find it and it'll ruin the game. So do not do that. What I want you to do is just keep it on your computer. Find me either on AIM or you send it, or maybe Rapid Share if you know what those are. If you don't know what those are, I'll tell you. I'll write the stuff in the post. Put that and just send it to me directly, and I'll do the rest. I'll set it all up. So don't put it on YouTube. Don't put it on anything else, because someone's going to find it. You can find that stuff in Google in a second, and that would not be fun at all. So just get it directly to me. Find me on AIM, or you send it. You just upload it to something and I'll email it. Some more technical stuff. Watch your video before you give it to me. Make sure that the sound works, that the image works. You might want to do like a short 5-minute test run. This is the computer, so there's going to be some frustrating parts of it where you can't get it to work or blah, blah, blah. I'll try and help you out all that I can, and hopefully it won't be too difficult to get everything working up and your sound working and everything working, because sometimes that can be a pain in the ass. So do that. What else do I have here? Check your sound. Don't upload it. Send it to me. Have fun, You don't really have to do too many takes. Just point the camera at you and tell me what you think. I like to hear what you think. I think that separates spies from a lot of Mafia games. A lot of Mafia games, especially if they're played in like a forum thread, everybody leaves the day after it's over and nobody really has any idea what happened. Which is why extra important that you stay after the game is over for the reveal of all the confessionals, because I swear to you, there is 90-95% of the game you have no clue what's going on. There's so much awesome stuff behind the scenes that to really get a full grasp of what's going on after the game is over, you have to check it out. And I will try and summarize it so we don't spend so much time on it, but it is all very interesting, and I hope you stay over to check that out. So that's me. I'm Sam. Your activity is a webcam thing, which it won't be due before next Exile, maybe the 8th one, we'll see, but don't worry about that. Just work on it, and I'm very eager to see your videos, or microphone, or perhaps pictures of your handwriting, but preferably webcams, and I am off to school, so I will see you soon. Bye.